Hello, good afternoon. Awarefie TV, yaba Facebook Live. Aha yɛ Awarefie. Na yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ network na yɛde yɛ adwuma nti yɛn network na delay kakra nti na yɛ delay kakra. Momfa nkyɛ yɛ, ɛnyɛ boabayɔ. Yɛda mo ase sɛ moanya abotire atwɛn yɛ. Ae, nti aha yɛ Awarefie TV. Wokɔ YouTube a, wobɛnya yɛ. Wokɔ YouTube a, wobɛnya yɛ. Wokɔ YouTube a, wobɛnya yɛ. Wokɔ Facebook, wokɔ Kyasɛntwi nso a, wobɛnya yɛ live. Wobɛnya yɛ live wɔ hɔ. Na yɛbɛsrɛ ɛnɛ topic a ɛda pon no so yɛ sɛ awareɛ no sɛ sɛ yɛware by conditions. Anaasɛ ɔdɔ deɛ wobɛnya afiri na ɛnti na wokɔ aware anaasɛ ɔdɔ nti na yɛde kɔ ana anyɛ bia ɔdɔ ankasa no a yɛde kɔ aware no ɔdɔ no ebi da so wɔ hɔ anaa ɛyɛ asɛnsi na wo so wakyerɛ wo deɛ wodwi deɛ wogye di deɛ wogye di nti me a mekasa mede Stephanie nti yɛbɛkɔ so na yɛaboaboa na yɛakɔbobɔ aboafoɔ ɔmo a time bia ɔmo nso yɛ ase a ɛtumi di adwuma ne ba no yɛbɛkɔ na yɛakɔ bobɔ so kakra na yaba yɛakɔtɔn adeɛ kakra na yaba na deɛ yɛdi kan yɛ Mame Boame family talk show Mame Boame family talk show yɛ adwumakɔ bi a yɛyɛ no Saturday enyimire 7 o'clock Saturday enyimire 7 o'clock nti ɛbɔ Saturday enyimire 7 na sɛ wobɔ ɛmɛfa Boame Facebook a wobɛkɔ akɔto no sɛ ɔte hɔ ɔsɛ ɔno Mama Ghana nkasa ɔte hɔ na ɔkyerɛkyerɛ ɔhɔ no yɛyɛ bibie bi wɔ hɔ yɛsua deɛ kyerɛ aduane nua aduane even sɛ na wobɛsi atena ase adidi mpo yɛkyerɛ wɔ hɔ because ɛnyɛ obia mpo n'anim sɛ na yɛtena ase didi obi wɔ hɔ odidi hɔ na odidi na ogyina 300 square meters a ogyina akyire hɔ a bɛhu sɛ atrɛ na ɔde bobɔ kyɛnse no so kakakakaka saa wobɛka sɛ obi na ɛdɔ anaasɛ obi ne obi na ɛku aduane na ɔdi nti bibia yɛkyerɛ ɛwɔ hɔ nom nti sɛ ɛdu Saturday enyimire a na wabea pii hɔ ɔhɔ nneɛma bebree na ɛwɔ hɔ abrabɔ bibia yɛyɛ wɔ hɔ nom yɛsua nneɛma bebree ɛwɔ hɔ nti awareɛ no nyinaa yɛsua sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ mpo a wohyɛ ɔbɛrima na wohyɛ ɔbaa wobɛhu sɛ ɔbaa wei no ɔyɛ obuafoɔ ne nyinaa yɛsua wɔ hɔ nti wodu hɔ a na wapem kakra na wahwɛ na watie kakra na woso ebia na woso wɔ adwenkyerɛ bi wɔ hɔ ebia na woso wɔ opinion bi wɔ hɔ na wode ato hɔ ama yɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ yɛfiri hɔ a yɛkɔ Chris Mary Sonke Chris Mary Sonke yɛ adwumakɔ bi a yɛ maame wɔ ama no saa adwuma no ɔyɛ ɔhwɛ ayarefoɔ nti watete mmayewa ne mmeranteɛ nti sɛ wɔ Ghana ha wɔ baabi biara wɔ Ghana ha na sɛ obusuani bi yare wo nana wo maame obi bi ɔyɛ anaasɛ bia wayɛ busy na wotumi nhwɛ no a na sɛ ɔkɔntate a yɛbɛba na yɛabɛhwɛ no kama ama biribia ada din nti sɛ nneɛma wei no nyinaa wopɛ bi anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ wokɔntate yɛ wopɛ sɛ bia wobisa na tie sɛ ɛdeɛ na ɛkɔ wopɛ mmoa bi afiri yɛ hɔ a yɛn numbers a wobɛfrɛ ama wo nsa aka yɛ 0508163000 anaa 0537151478 anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ wofrɛ yɛ maame ankasa a ɛyɛ ɛyɛ +1 313464745 nti wobɔ yɛ maame ankasa ne namba no nti sɛ wopɛ sɛ asɛm biara a wopɛ sɛ wopɛ nkyerɛmu a wobɔ yɛ numbers so a yɛbɛkyerɛ na yɛde wafa kwantɔkwa so MF Kitchen MF and Event Kitchen MF Kitchen yɛ adwumakɔ bi a yɛnoa aduane wɔ hɔ aduane na yɛnoa wɔ hɔ nti no sɛ bia woyɛ party woyɛ engagement woyɛ wedding woyɛ yie anaasɛ wankasa no woayɛ busy wontumi nyɛ aduane wɔ fie na sɛ wopɛ sɛ yɛ aduane ma wo na fa hyɛ fridge mu na de no kakra so na wokɔntate a yɛbɛba na yɛayɛ ama wo dodo anaasɛ mame boa me media house mame boa me media house so yɛ adwumakɔ bi a yɛtwa mfoni ebi a woayɛ adwuma bi woabɔ nnwom bi woayɛ series bi wopɛ sɛ ɛba out a wofrɛ yɛ a yɛbɛba na yɛabɛhwɛ na yɛarekɔdo no fɛfɛɛfɛ de ama wo sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a biribiara bɛda din na sɛnea yɛ time no tie ne te no yɛbɛbɔ yɛn numbers no so na mama badwafoɔ no akɔ aba na yɛde ahyehyɛ so nti yɛde hyehyɛ so along the line no yɛbɛba na yɛasan bɛbobɔ yɛaboafoɔ ne de nti yɛn numbers yɛ 0508163000 anaa 0537151478 anaa +1 313 4647453 yɛn numbers no no nti me sɛ mmerɛ no mɛkɔ m'abadwafoɔ no so na yɛakɔhwɛ na yɛakɔka asɛm no a ɛda ɛpono no so abadwafoɔ me mama akɔ abo abɔmɔ ɛ
Adumu ya onye fa.
minti mu nka
Adum
ti yenka
bamcha mu ti mi nka
ya mi to nka
minti mu nka o dog sɛ wote mi nka na me bisa sɛ aware no yɛkɔ no conditions anaasɛ yɛde wode amini sɛ ɔdɔ you don't even believe in love but question for the sake of our listeners yɛkɔ aware a yɛhwɛ the benefits nneɛma a yɛbɛnya afirim nti na yɛkɔ aware anaasɛ wokɔ aware sɛ wodɔ nipa no pɛ sɛ onipa no ne tena ase like it should be your helping mate for the rest of your life anaasɛ wokɔ with conditions nti wokɔ no adeɛ wɔ deɛ wopɛ ɛmma so a wotumi ka sɛ ne aware no mempɛ bio menkɔ bio ɛtumi ba saa
well me na asina me nche tifo na me nche married to be obi answer na me I don't know when marriage say to me say odobi I don't mean marriage has always been a condition onipa bia obekwa aware mu bia no ode botae bi na eko nipa bia obekwa aware mu bia no ode botae na eko and so we knew that as I had a fufro everybody okwa aware mu bia no owo di ntia okwa aware and generally we have reason yeah nti ekwa aware companionship in the conditions and anyesa because companionship nti na okwa aware o pese obi kwa no nya boafo nti na okwa aware o pese sebi onya like asitena money je nti na okwa aware o pese onya ma nti na okwa aware so marriage has always been conditional nipa no consider no ma bebre anza na wakom but this year na de ano ayedin and anya ano ayedin one kasa you believe say who use odon kakra no use one adwene anso kakra nti no eno de untumi nyim film enemre mu pa de untumi enyim film ene say odo bi wo no I don't think say ene nipa consider say anyama no ansa na yakwa because odo na nkasa kwa na questionable and can be say what the priority say okwa wa untumi kan say obi tia brochiri na wa be ware obi o Ghana and as a guy na no ti Ghana aware lady o tia brochiri inti simple say odo keke inti na nipa no di na chi you can't tell me that untumi kan tell me say ababa wa wasisu emranche bibire bepe no na also no de ompe mu bia wo pe papa no wasi ne fie akasi esi hotel Sani Panon was on the pa. Untumi catch them a conditioner. Nipa na consider your maybe son of whom. And nobody should tickle themselves and laugh or say we or don't and I'm for the power. You see, some of the conditions for the power and you're funny. That is why there has been rampant decline of interest in our area. What I say, there has been very excessive decline in interest in marriage because said our area no saa deɛ ne nipa no consider yɛ nkyɛn na kɔ awareɛ no sɛ ɛni hɔ nom bi wɔ a what makes the person ɛdeɛ na ɛyɛ ne motivation on the team or team for what so ate aseɛ nti nipa bebree lose interest even before some worry that is why obi wɔ nom akɔkye hyɛhyɛ ɛbɔ bi ɔn sɛ wohwɛ saa story yɛ da hɔ a menim sɛ bi a mɛtumi abɔ awura mu a
bɔwurem
wohwɛ story wɔ yɛ da hɔ nom a it's funny obi bɛka sɛ bɛrima no ɛyɛ fucking guy but ɔmo nim sɛ bɛrima no he has a point ɔmo nim bɛrima no ka asɛm bi ma ne te wɔ sɛ obiara wɔ ne priorities a wasɛte ama no ho yɛ a ɔde bɛbɔ ne bra nti wakɔhyɛ ne bɔ sɛ wobɛware no the understanding is that wonte kurom ha nti no ebi a mɛnso so meware wɔ a mɛtumi aba hɔ ɔdɔ no wɔ hɔ deɛ but it is being pre-fueled by that condition so ate deɛ mɛka no ase nti no sɛ nipa no wabaware no asesa ma ade sɛ mebɛtena kurom a wobɛma nipa no anya problem olusi interest obi mɛtena baabi mɛka kyerɛ sɛ ɔdɔ na wɔsɛ nka ɔde kɔdɔ nipa no ɔdɔ no ne deɛ hen ebi a nanka mmaa bi nso so wɔ around anka obetumi aware wɔn ɛyɛ dɛ na ɔwɔ consider wo a wɔte abukyɛ ni so ate ase na sɛ wo a wɔwɔ hɔ nti na wa consider eti ntumi nka nkyɛn sɛ nipa na yɛ mistake a ɔyɛ ne deɛ hen yɛwɔ wider range of people ɛna wɔ hɔ ɛna wɔatwi si wo sɛ sei condition sei nti me I have always said say awareɛ bia ni wa ɛnyɛ condition a me ya na amanfo don't deceive us awareɛ bia ni wa ɛnyɛ condition a wo consider abrante ne tentene ne kɛseɛ wa consider abrante na no ho nwini ade ɛna ade kɔ ware no nti ɛno ɛnyɛ condition na eti yɛtufo no sɛ condition no shouldn't be set for marriage but we are then crown condition bebem preferences bebem yes uncle be able to panka just jump into it now only nipa no go out but you consider some things some man will consider any conditions I also want to mention I say around no aka since ya na so ba betena Ghana I say o betena Ghana so na open na betena Ghana eso so me try to betena Gucci enti ade ntina I say be man de wanye ni yi na oba ne de waye ni yi oba ne de waye ni yi so so betena Ghana ba be man de wanye ni yi so so betena Ghana you see that more or less no oba no what deceive nipa no enti obe lose interest what I say though oba no point say but also that once that be a say is fueled on understanding nimua forget about love if there is no understanding forget about love etimu tena se etim ho ase say any ebe war na say ni say na next life ni ebe na was there any discussion like that was there any understanding was there any consensus that was built around adena mo person mo na if there was no such there then untumi blame Obano, untumi blame Beman because there was no such discussion. But if there is some discussion, say no, Abrabon, and before some of our worry so you need to sit down to plan. Say your worry we are the next step. Yeah, then. You don't just get married. Say, we've gotten married, and from there yet like that. No, you should have plan. Say in the first year or two, we are doing this. In the next 3, 4, 5 years, we are doing this. This is where we are staying. This is where we are living. This is where we want to move to. This is the number of kids we want to have. So what I say, you have to plan for the family.
Who say even so bema chia na wakaso opel and answer utu wak hwenya na wagina tuma. From that point, I say to me bisa from here the hot again, hotness. And so na even cry do baby mo kwa ko worry. What you say?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I also consider signing money now, but and then when people do not even have time to even ask because people plan to marry, people plan weddings, but they don't plan for marriages.
Yeah.
What do I say? They plan for wedding, they don't plan for marriage. He's thinking of the wedding gown, the ring we and all that. But the referee said marriage goes beyond just before the altar.
Yeah.
That is where Obabe zoom into life Ankasa with somebody that you don't know.
Yeah.
I feel that the reality stage, Obabe realized. Because medical cultures, we have stages in marriage. You have the romantic stage. You have the reality stage in the reality stage in 1 hour because you come to know the person proper. You come to know them. And when it says, oh, worry. There be a catch was a honor now be who say, any panel, sebe on pedare, a honor be who. What I say, I want to be who's any panel on pedare, I want to be who's any panel, or ya here, I want to be who's any panel. The entire regime, I want to be who's any panel.
No, Papa.
Oh, Shan Crop, I want to be who's any panel crown, say, the sex life in yet. Watch us because if your first date, second date, be now, if you are wearing Ruby and Jaw, so on the change, you know, has been happy. Say, I don't know what a WJO president. Say about WJO president. So, what are you going to do? And you need to sit down to plan for marriages. Don't plan for weddings. So, and he said, oh, transfer. We say after marriage, and after that wedding ceremony, a day in a year next. What are we doing next? What are we doing next? What are we staying? But I'm very paramount. And I say,
yeah.
Before some of and then some I'm stay. Where are you going to build your family? Are you going to build your family in Ghana or you're going to build your family outside? That is very paramount.
Yeah. But I'm so because I know there are two now say so far as Obanu abroach there 100% so our area of
that was a big mistake on the part of the guy.
Yeah.
And you won't do me or ban say change now or ban so better Ghana and say anything. So what you say?
Yeah.
Adiano Obano papers or Tehody, but Ghana, you understand? Nature say in continue in Chia echo. Number two, if any panels will make plans to say, my prepare Chicago, that thing ought to be known by the man. Yeah, because and yes, I'm keke and I design on you are getting married, so you have to. I also money who's on your man that plans now.
Yeah.
So that you settle on that even before you get married. Now, if you are worrying now, we decided or catch and said there be. I don't know because hey, most of the guys I want Ghana hand will be a priority in this way. You don't have priority in this way to coin. A couple brow muchi. Into when you're not one more. A cow type of mile motegan had a be unquiet. Obi.
Yeah.
And then I was in the party as you know, because Obia on the plan, Obia on a plan or the Tiabrabu. I am when you or do some no, Sana man, when you feed modest cash, Mumakasa, and Yacham. And you all agree with me. I'm very sure, sir, Nana, last time you agree with me. About trust me point is a love no crown no crown. Love no crown, real love no crown. How come once? One one casa by admit platform is one will be mechi. Sir, real love.
Dog, I know the Asia mine. No, you make a make I know the Asia mine. I'm going to answer.
Me didn't say no. Eko frano no. So, enti no. Sanity here. Enti papa. Auntie, the old no. Conditions there. Yes. No marriage is unconditional. Our Ribiano, you consider Oban consider Nyoma, Beman consider Nyoma, and Sana Okawari. But the biggest mistake is say we don't have time to consider some certain things. And normal and you consider normal here. But we consider some lighter things we are at the end of the day. And your last time. San Nyoma you consider the conditions around regions are a temporal. We have not sat down to consider the long-term kind of a thing. I was say about your dream, you won't figure it out even before we get into marriage. And not a mistake, you know. Other than that, you know, marriage, relationship, whatever, conditional. Nobody can convince me say I love us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Me that's it. Nana, mpacho, membra auto. Me uze ubo uti, wejese wadu ya meka mabauti. Nana say aware na ye ware. Ushe asem na eda funu sunu. Ushe obema no oye right say oye the oye no. Demand no or per se and answer say or cancer say asem na or cancer. Se oba no say on san kwa abrochire ni awa no oja no. Is it the right thing for the man to do?
I think I can be doing it. First of all, they want to say, my man, and I community people. They're live on Facebook. They're live on YouTube. Because Facebook are thousand people. They're hold on. MFA one. They're hold on live. For YouTube, our YouTube.
Now, because I know from power.
Because I know of foreign.
Yeah.
Be able to cry.
Volume the volume is 20.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You know, and the area to my woman. So we are to put down young control every year. And if I pay for you.
Because our phone.
Once. What do you mean?
Say, I have.
Okay. Say happy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this one is okay.
Okay. And it's just my one. Okay.
Yeah.
Will be original be console at the thing.
Absolutely.
You see a story, no? You know, it's like this story does not make sense to me at all.
Yeah.
Especially Obama style ni Busa ni say. So does he still love the guy?
Or if he
what you see, the guy is a commoner. Because Owari Obano, because of Canadian papers.
yes.
So obvious.
And now, what is the guarantee, Nana? What is the guarantee, sir? To the new corporate, you can't call Janu.
You see, where a clear picture written on the wall.
Yeah.
It's clearly written on the wall. Oh, big Jao.
Yeah.
Oh. You see, let's put it this way. Owari Mameno, because of papers, or laboratory, or Stetino, categorically. Say, Obsan say, do you love her?
Want to me a Yano.
So
because it should be yes or no.
I was surprised the woman was so damp. And then now you end up giving him a condition saying, yeah, you have 5 years. Are you nuts? Are you stupid? Kame no papa.
Now, who's also for no yano? Or see more broken for man.
Because they know it was too clear. Said this guy wanted to use you. Although yes, a perfume. You see, one, Obana say, dog can send be say on the guy near because guy no now also want the plans.
Yeah.
Sana want the plans.
Obana so on the plan.
Obia so can the plan and Chirubia.
Obia kipu ni de.
Or see, this Kaba. We can make it here. Or say Ghana there. You don't see yourself making it here. So what if you don't travel? What do you way? It doesn't matter where you find yourself. No matter which shower,
Yeah.
Find that person you saw bar for your selfish gain. Why do you want to use your wife for your selfish gain? It's only me jaiwo. Our no me tremu because unyankwa bruchly be. Hey,
Nana me de anka me twem tentem o.
You should be smart enough to know say no guy named
Yeah.
Oh, we na o see me go our no because usi unkwa bruchly be.
And obi pe obi there.
Oh, dog kakro.
Dog. Obi pe obi no. Say o wo sika na me do wa. Me no. Say o wo sika na me do wa. Me no. O tun na me do wa. Me do no. Because it has to do with you. You may have 3 children. Open about one because you're obedient. So there's something about that person to penance them.
Yeah.
Love is unconditional. What we share will be unimono, but don't open the panasem. You don't know him from Adam, but open the panasem.
Yeah.
So what does the love is unconditional? What does the HD?
You see, the kind of love now is different. Dog, if I marry today, Obana may worry no because of BB.
Absolutely.
Or you're respectful. What I say?
Which makes it conditional, me why?
The Obia worry with the condition. Obia no worry kwa.
Absolutely.
Everybody worry with the condition.
Yeah.
But who use the word consider? And what you say, I won't consider marrying. Because Odipano may consider no, or I may consider no, or they may consider, may consider no. Oh, your brother can tell me,
considering is just about choosing among a condition.
No, considering is like the view of one will be ampe, but me consider.
To consider something in this perspective, that American. I just say you choose among a certain condition.
But I don't know. They consider.
Condition is to consider is make conditional. Sorry, and you know the Kasaka can I Ghana for no.
Oh, I did wait.
Consider negative. Yes, Anna, I should convey.
You don't deserve this, but may consider the amount. You don't merit this, but may consider the amount.
No negative.
Jose,
me say necessarily it shouldn't have negative connotation. The word consider shouldn't have any negative connotation. But I say we are a cast and
it always comes with a negative because because of that means you don't merit it, undeserved, but the amount. So let's put it this way. The guy, I don't know how to describe him. Whether he's a boo, he's a
opportunist.
Within a month, what's the major because of bad on who does this? Why why the way? Say, what's the dog? If it was me, I'll play intelligence on her mind. I grow
or they call holidays, or something. But you don't say uncle blame the because Oban or one in papers or one in Krata, she will always go back. She will always go.
You see, and I'm not cutting you, but I want to say, Bemande, you have, like I say, you have somewhat psychological control over your wife. So it is also where Bema now you're smarter. When you cry, yanka. You can get into her. And if one don't want to the extent say he will listen to whatever thing that you say. It is so this is so simple. This is so simple. Have a reason.
The guy is so eager to travel.
No, I don't say.
The funny thing.
You have bad intention.
The funny thing, no. According to him, no, what kind of for the booster for you? We are
and he it's a very disappointment. He's not serious.
He's not serious. When you leave your wife, are you still traveling? You see, common sense may be common, but it's not common to common people. It's not common to common people. Obano uphill. It's the worry. From the look of things, Obano uphill more than with your own pen. Obano uphill more. So, like you are saying, have sex with their mind.
Absolutely.
Play intelligence on her. She'll succumb to what you want. She'll kowtow to what you want. And as simple as that.
So simple.
But to play this hard game, play hard to get. Oh, no. You see?
Any kind of person establishing one. Bring up ideas. Yeah, a bit to me. Accumulate sikana more at the amount. So that through that one casa crowd bet me sika one casa personal money the idea.
Dog, it will generate whatever. You see that thing. Go and come. You don't even have to go and stay.
One names a one a bro. When you say sika out the cover.
Now they all cover again.
Now the most interesting thing is the sika out the cover. You establish business in Ghana. You go and work small. You come and look at your business. That is very interesting.
Oh. But see, you see,
what was just like that and yes, I know people.
You see, when you're bad, whether or uncle, because Obama is ready to establish here.
Absolutely.
Why would you say? Obey set it up. It's not your money. If you are here, fear or bad fear.
Maybe who say the guy has got something under his sleeves. Yeah, person watch TV. One, a bit me about say, and the pan crowd promising a Maya. Oh, so Timmy could do on more since on some common the cost of power. People don't know. And two, a bit me about say. On one person agenda and say, oh, because I can make my choice. If you got that choice of a woman, that Obana crying any type of a woman. But
Obano one bit.
Yes, and I'm so anything. What I say. It you on one Casabin somebody can catch her. Say, when men acquire wealth, and as a men man can say, Yamif one farmer or more, Nanyamia Memua or Mopema. I have told you this. Nyamia memua obefa money biaka. Because at that time no, wabe financially sound, why financially independent ultimate take decision. So what I say, enti ehona ya likely say nipa no obe choose amongst options. Tini ya na say omo sika opema no because the options never are available to you and you have the capacity for choosing. So what I say, and also another point say person Gina Brane. Now on one kasa independently, I have got my money because Kenya and I said the money will be most of their wealth will be dependent on a woman. So what I say, it maybe he wants to be independently there. So what I say, so that on one case to take decisions be for which I mean say a B among those decisions that he might take, evil in a sense, obetimia I am asem. Two obetimia ja ban because a be an ban crying respect. But we been tea.
Expect cry. Expect.
What I say. And the woman.
Obani expect because if Obani is and no man can you won't see them. Onka. Obani there. The spec no Obani and Memukra. Obani Memukra. Because can you even think of the fact that okay, Obani Peno. And Masokra, no problem.
Yeah.
But say me Jawo because also unqual butchery be.
Now, so reason you come on 40 class on Basil.
No, but it's serious. Very funny.
Papa, have we lost that hope as a country? Have we lost it as a country? Yeah, until you've been to make it. Yeah, as a people, as a Nippon Bugana, hopeless country be. Is
no,
that
you
so?
see, a mindset. Dog, a mindset. There are people here who are making it. Guy, no, or you lazy. The guy is just lazy. Or did not because I think the guy is just lazy. Only lazy. Or bad the opportunity we bano. Umbongu. Opportunity where you mongu. You grabo. Whether utukwanyu. Utukwanyu. I will say. The shame you grab it because every time I pay Jumaye, I will hear Jumani. Now, would ye obi the Jumani cry brew? Say, who so na establish it? What's it there be? Obana na me who did within the help, Bano, and then Jano.
And I want,
and then Jano. And then Jano. Where you buy, you don't even think.
About once the last time, me can say, a man di or Deutsche more. So what I say? Inti, what di nipa na chi, nipa no crown, and now Bakum minu, nipa no him say, nipa no peno. And so still was in another windy. Maybe your bomia and yet also. Unse man was alien.
Yeah.
Eti I didn't know him say nipa na pampe, but still, ebi adie bi o be man hunti. No die chiri. Adie bi o be man keke no die chiri. And so they are moved by what they are convinced about. Say when you say we, that is why I'm penning for guys. Oh, ube hum bema bina penkwasi for sebi. He didn't know what because I didn't bema kwasi na ono kona obi di na chi no. Nipa na tinya discover adie bi o bema no ho a ope. And I might me discover something say obema we me ho me pa. We any den odi achiri. So that has been their biggest problem. A man will come and let me realize say no, there be the equity the conditions in no man emwa ma me baby ntra. How many people a man say let me jam mema? Enya ware relationship pass omo oba ni gina na so pa na anasa wo se be man so gina na so na otimi asin keti aka se da bi. No, the equity ma me am ntwa so. No akate no. Nye se bia onya obi fufuru but wo hwe be man no ma ne ntotoye ne nhyehyɛ ne ade emwa no. No wakate. Imagine it me take this bold decision.
It's a dog. A man who some character be wrong. Oba beti mi nwatena. Na kuma mu tim no agyawo. Na kuma mu tim no wagyawo de da. Ma no wo. Mema nim saaye. But a man nim ye pa. A man. Ojawa one time no agyawo. She'll just leave you. I probably no agyawo. But then now who's no agyawo. Na obaya usa to get her again or to have her again and it's difficult. Because she will try to work things out. That is women for you. So before Baby Jao, no, you are Jao the dada. That's it. So that's about women. And then because a man or mutimo because all man will hit, all man will clue. Within the bed da or baby jump home or baby be a mount. But Nakuma Munu were Jao what the that. There's a Obibe shame wape. She will just leave. You Jao quantum fee. What officer you own her? Oh, get with your pem no do ultimate come be oh, get away. You make her be obey yet, she doesn't have anywhere to go. And she'll just leave you like that. Now, be man, oh, you're unaware, and I'm a tata, will not about tata, no detection. And about who say, oh, Jawa, you work on yourself. So also be Jawa, you work on yourself. Jawa Hokwa, at least what be doing where we. But while Mount hint to no Jawa Honoma, ya. Aha. The man so dear no. Dog, a woman can be with you. Or bit maybe beer. Or do baby beer. But if you cannot tell.
Oh yeah.
She never. Yes. Oh, I about high hopes. A non-pel. Hey, baby, you get you wunty. And on no one. Then a bema you should know or you should see. Remember, women are very cunning. Women are very, very cunning. Excuse me, say, or no, a man and a bonsam you see against Bema. The first man on earth, Nyan Saben and Yan Farman. Or one directly, ultimately Bemano. It's Oyusu or Bar. When say Bema you're weak when it comes to women. We always fall when it comes to women. We are by Buma, something more, David more, Solomon more, Nina and Ma. Yenana or Confanoche cry, I know about the Kuno. According to history. See, a Bema is very weak when it comes to women. A woman can do anything to you unaware. Share a diabo relationship with Diabo Bama. Everybody diapa. And by the time you're Bodia, most of the time, man, Bodia. Me who be more say obey Janet to Bodia. Me who be that. Everybody, I mean, TV that. So by the jamming, me Bodia. But Bema Ujai or Bar and Roba, a person who be Dima. Diabo, no, actually, twice. Now, or Yenyoma. They do a lot of things. Ima, dear, me dealing with that species now, I know how powerful they are. I know what they can do. I'm very careful. I'm extra vigilant when I'm dealing with them. They can bless, they can curse.
I know that.
They can bless. Or I tell you something. You will make it. Or
But they should be able to find means of. They should be stronger enough. I know they are strong inside. We are stronger inside,
yeah.
Sometimes, but one decision at the right decision. I also would taking sometimes. In a sense, say they're making ya instances be brave. On one himself, on penal. Otimika nyem otimia forswa na ono anyem ama be man. Aso ne di panem peno.
Peno ya. Is that onye free no?
Bibi a tere se. Enye se bibi a wonya. Bibi be na wonya. Okay, so obeka se bia o consider di bi obe man. Obehana very funny reason. Say be man ebo so onwi or run ho an ebo so nwi ye na ene fe. Just like that wo be so one ne wo.
Yeah, of course.
You refi say or be struggle be hwa akwara no. Adwuma kura bi ani wo. Wa consider say be no nko anti.
Dog me tell no. Na obi atop phone. iPhone 13 Pro Max or 14 Pro Max amount. Na obi talk credit man no we di wa. Nyansa be ne wo. On what to credit amount ke ko di wo. And the two phone man on say. What talk credit kama or the do. And the two phone man.
On say ayana memory be one more. Movie say big things near the winning mouth.
Oh ma. Oh.
And yet big things and yet be more from so.
Oh.
But omo adibia omo pe if you are able to discover that. And as I know man so yana ne bo nyedi.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes not mostly bound by emotions. If you are able to control the emotion of a woman,
women cheat with emotions. Imagine how many emotions they be. The emotions there.
you are emotions and passion. And nipa no, so if you are able to discover, say, I deal with lady we open. Now to me, yes, I had perfectly manipana and one. To waste a memory baby, I discover sad and I capitalize on that weakness of women. That is why our baby ni bemati. Bemani to me buna. And so call myself or third person. Because so who sad in Obama and one bonny Abeman dying in an refuge. So what I say, and they should begin to even assess themselves to know the people they are. Because me say discover nipa ku a omoye makoma na discover say me I am capable of manipulating a man. I'm capable of controlling my man in my own way. And by any oppressor means. Man baby be makoma could be a discover and say no, me kunu weakness ni. I'll always capitalize on that. I know one lady I dated, na saa lady no or discover saa lady be almost say me so ya made na utimi pa chew say I am sorry utimi ka free wakoma me hu say ade we free I am sorry ade na say dey crowd forget me dey no ba saa sorry no wan ka metimi wa hwe man so ama be 6 months near to them me no to them na me nkasa ho because that sorry I have not heard it me say so what you say and that lady was able to discover that. And the only go to the gra. I'm sorry, babe. And then I what Timmy will say? You can't sorry, I will okay. And today now away. So they have not been able to sit down to analyze some certain things that going into marriage, going into relationship. Mama who say me nipa say me pabufu, mama working on my bufu. Enti enipa we nso so type bi a or a calm enti mama hwe say. And uncle, do you know why lots of marriage are breaking down? Because people do not even have time to consider normal be a can wasem. A very parent also they consider lighter things, normal air temporary. Omono, and normal air temporary no where they consider. They don't consider a dear air lifetime. And how many people even think say our a lifetime journey? How many people even realize that? As like, have you thought of it? People think it's but they have not sat down to realize at the end of the day, a lifetime. Most people have not realized that too.
Dog, if they know that, any of ex-boyfriends and our boyfriends and family. If they know that,
so and can you be over worry? You will be a friend in life path. I was so consider. Who is the date of birth, crown? I was so consider. I was so consider a die ya woo nipa. Because now my name is Papa Bidin Komo. I say Wednesday's borns are always born leaders. And leaders always want their partners to be submissive. And answer,
Yeah.
Enti wo ye wo Wednesday now ye kwi a oba no possess a leadership quality. Enti wo ye bema na akware sa nipa na se sa nipa no so ye wo Wednesday a there will be problems because there will be conflict because obi a leader. But also what the mechanism. Enti no se ukware sa anima we a o se wutumi ti ase ehunu se me ye wo me Wednesday me ye leader me ye oba. Enti wo se me pe bema wotumi ebre ne ho asema enipa. Yes, I mean enfa. But also what in common as enti no sa nipa ntrase en study sa nyoma we nyina enka se da bi na nipa yin hu ya ne to opa kodwam.
And I get about the first.
Only time on the quest all time. Spiritualities nipa no was study. Nipa no stars was study. Nipa no ne physical being. Anase nipa no ankasa no ni su ankasa no. Ono ankasa ko consider ne su ansa na ode kwa ware. Uni mu ho se wo abufuo honhom wo mu. Obufu anye. Enti wo kware a na se wo de nipa no n'ani so wɔhye nti wopɛ no saa wopɛ saa nipa no n'ani so wɔhye no because ne ho ɔfɛ sei wo nso ne nse nipa no nso n'ani so wɔhye wo nso wabufuo ba ɛnyɛ nti wo fi sɛ deɛ na wopɛ sɛ wo kreti. So people do not have time to consider. They consider lighter things ahoɔfɛ ne to ne kala ne sika wɔwɔ ne aduane a wɔnim yɛ those feeble funny reasons and nipa consider. They don't consider deeper things and what's a big kura our and sustaining our and they don't consider those deeper things. So so that when we get to the reality stage, I realize that the nipa nankasa city and now say I'm prepare ya for marriage. Then we prepare ya for wedding. It does not your money enough ready off. Then we get to the reality stage and then you reconsider your decision. And one year now we go no so anyway I can papa history I can hey one consider bibia the lighter thing will consider. I say I just want to travel. I married her because of my papers that I'm going to get, because I just want to travel from Ghana. Though that was a reason, and that is not different. A reasons are lots of people they were in it.
Oh, of course.
And your parents will not even allow you. Do you a Bema way? Obi also a crafty. Do you any man and papa no and bushing for? Omon can't say so. Get be on it like cannamo. Uncle in a hana a head. Who is a monk as an enter them? What has it? Ya catch them. And people have the notion say, "We call on quantity of a farmer." One catch it. And the papa, you were and your my young Casana, your coffee bread. And people don't know. So, we see a quiet camera. Once some giant camera, with generations, and 1 year was a phone they will follow that same line.
Wait, a great generational case.
Sanity. People don't know. It will go on one. Ne mammy wo at the age of 15, or no about at the age of 16, ne baby at the age of 17. Yeah, young Marino. They don't. You know. You found no matter. You found no matter. And no boy, I created to your generation. You created to my ma. Said you'll be creative to a baby so. Sounds also so the and oh, ye mistakes be a we create at all at the mama. And marriage happens to be the oldest institution ever. And I always say our race is song, it's a religion. People don't know. Do you know why? Because it is divine. And yet, divine is the first divine institution that was established by God Himself. And so we are playing around marriage, and the interest in marriage is because of saying tenacity consider a lot of things. Besides that, you come conditions say the corner, faded conditions into a faded offer. You get it to the reality stage into me. That is why Obi to make us a manumi home. So asking we nanka bini what it know by and Obi to make us a manumi home 1 week as a manumi. Mihuyanka. Right from first day, no call sex, no, call sex that day, honeymoon, whatever. Or consider we ya or no. Until one mature, wadrin, anya matured and sana. You always believe in the fancifulness around the romantic stage of love or the romantic stage of marriage. But any mature person will think beyond that romantic stage of what marriage. Because some would train for now, and you want to acquire romantic one. Romantic. Some catch say the first stage of the first stage of marriage, which is romantic stage. Acha saying, acha 2 years.
Okay.
Acha 2 years. It be 6 months. Yeah, acha 2 years. Yeah, akosra 2 years. That stage no be off. The entire just ana say, unya wona akra nya 2 years. You have moved from a certain stage.
Dog, I just thought you'd be able to say it.
Yeah.
Now, you think, my wife for newly married, newly wedded. So, the guy is so caring. So, we do maybe a gutter hot man, not something. I say, honey, mind the gutter, mind the gutter. After a year and a half, going to 2 years. So can't you see there's a gutter? Can't you see there's a gutter? And there's a gutter. Can't you see there's a gutter? Go and use the bridge. Can't you see go and use the bridge. But sometimes we go, not stop. Why you say, honey, mind the gutter?
You see?
And then you are yelling.
Yes, because so the interest is that romantic stage never enjoy because you don't have it again in your marriage.
You won't stay forever.
So romantic stage never enjoy it, Papa, because when that stage is off. Then you get to the reality stage, a honor, Papa, and I'm Auntie Stephanie, a honor. And I will be say, oh, ban coach me, Jan, I ask him, and I ask if food is so quiet. A honor, and I will say, oh, ban on pedare. A honor, and I will say, man, when on your carrying how, no need times how. A honor that will be say, oh, ban or pentoma edition mupa. I want to be able to say, Oban will pimuna, Bearman sending him born. I want to realize it. I want to obey 4, obey 3, obey 2. I want to obey be a crown pampers, the auto bed. So, also, ya here. Afa, enya better as how, yeah, man, for I say, they consider I'm going to get married, a man especially. They consider marriage as their topmost priority, for which they are not even prepared for.
You see, I don't know. Bible say about when. So I think that thing has dawned on them. About Waria, her friends are jealous. They don't even care who she's getting married to. As far as she's getting married, that's all there is to it. As far as she's getting married, that's all. And then they go like, oh, who is he?
That is all.
Oh,
and they're not ready.
Out of jealousy, they'll tell you, oh, guy, we need this poor guy. Meanwhile, they will turn around and go and pick that same guy. So women are their own enemies. Women, they are their own enemies.
So, Papa, they are their own enemies. When you're ready, hey, also when you're ready, when you're mature, Uncle Dan, but also Kimmy. Papa,
on submission,
But
Uncle
we
Dan,
can be now.
you know the story. So what's your take on the story?
Did I say me chair for? Sorry, it was the network. As some way you could see that the guy is just an opportunist, and he didn't even make his position known to the lady. That I did this because you are in Canada, and when we get married, I want to join you there. So right from the start, you could see that he just want to be. I mean, he's an opportunist to the last degree. That when I married this girl, so you could see that he's only considering the lady. He doesn't. Maybe should I use the word love? She doesn't like the lady or love the lady, but the mere fact that the lady is in Canada, he wants to take her, he wants to use it as a stepping stone. And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets to the Canada, and then you divorce the lady and then go in for his spec. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But what happened was that it looks as if the two of them did not sit down and then had he was in outside for a long time, came back, he schooled in the outside. He came back and then we said, oh, it's a long time, you got to get married. Then he met a lady who is a nurse at Kolebu. Because he stayed outside for a long time, he didn't want to go outside again. He wants to come and do everything here. I mean, then they got married. This girl too, you could see that she wasn't getting married, and then a friend of ours hooked them together because the girl is also growing. Not knowing the girl had at the back of the mind, that was the time that these nurses have been going to UK a lot.
Yeah.
Then just after the marriage, the bloke came that I want to go outside. The girl said no. Let's be here outside. This that. The girl said no. That's my plan. So initially, the guy allowed, but because they've not have any issue, there's no child in between them. The guy has to be going every year. He has to go to UK. He's been going up and down like that. Then he came to a time he has to resign from his work here and then go and join the lady. Then they had two issues. The guy went and stayed in the UK again. Later, when this COVID also came, this lady who is a nurse should get vaccinated. She said she doesn't want to get vaccinated, so she wants to come back to Ghana. The guy said, why are you tossing me up and down? Why don't you want us to settle? You as a nurse, they said, oh, the condition is that if you don't, they've given them a timeline when you don't get vaccinated in the UK, you lose your job, to not give you any other contract, blah, blah, blah. She said, I'm coming down because I don't want to take the COVID vaccine. So you see that it's very important to make your plans or this thing known to the other during the courtship stage or during the planning stage when people are courting and you are in a relationship prior to the marriage, so that everybody knows what exactly he or she is about. You see. So what I just want to say is that the guy is really an opportunist, and I don't see why the girl too is so. I don't see what is so special. Well, we've not been there yet, so we maybe you don't know why the girl is so much. The other guys around that you can get married to and then be fine, but maybe that's the first soup she tasted, so she feels that's the only soup that is fine in the market. So for now, that's what I can say. She should try another thing and see, and forget about this opportunistic guy. Thank you.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna say you should forget about that opportunistic guy. I think I love that word. It's interesting, Uncle. It is really interesting. Say Obano minim so unya so be mada. And it's like and I don't blame her because our arena baso and just a month or two now our rainy gua. On say an man no and at the receiving end of humiliation. Say our we good just like that. You understand? On say I don't know.
No, but doctor, there's no humiliation in this. If I've got married to you and you said because I'm no longer going to Canada or wherever, so you want to divorce me. I mean, there's no humiliation. I've not done anything criminal or anything so bad that you said you are going. Just fine. Assuming I'm the one and the lady. I mean, and the lady said, "Oh, let's go to Canada," or and I said no, maybe the other way around. And say, oh, then because of that, I'm leaving. I mean, just because we all have our priorities. You get me? So
yeah,
I don't see why.
You have our priorities here in that regard. No? Why are we blaming the man? We have not also been in the shoes of this guy. And that's why.
No, but you see the way you did a submission that I like when I was backstage and that of Nana. You see that the guy can still play around this lady, and at the final, and the lady will accept that. Oh, let's go. You get me? Then let's go. Okay, let's say that. Oh, then let's go for our honeymoon or something, or let's go and have some vacation. That's what you see. You cross for the person. You do this thing. You don't just have to be so blunt, like that. I mean, you can go around the lady, and the lady will finally agree that. Oh, let's go back and stay there. You see, even the economic conditions here too. For some time, even I realized the pastor or the counselor was saying that okay, why not stay here for 10 years? You see, even that 10 years will not get to the end. Maybe by 4 or 5 years, the economic conditions will make it such a way that the lady will say that oh, let's live here. You see,
and
so
don't you think that
Dog,
Uncle, you speaking? Okay.
Was the guy wearing any shoes anyway? Yes, because why would you be in the guy's shoes? And was he wearing one anyway? He wasn't. He was just there. He wants to fit into the woman's pair of shoes, and it's not fair.
Yeah.
He wants to fit himself into the woman's pair of shoes because the woman has decided that I'm coming back home to establish myself. And then I first I'm going to be investment, and I'm going to be a juma. Now with my husband by my side. And then establish it. A lot of people are establishing it right now in this country.
But you know one. The guy.
Dog, 1 minute. Let me come in. I don't know whether you people watch this program sometime, but this date rush, and a lady from US came. An old lady came from US, and all the guys were rushing just because their mindset was that they'll get the opportunity to go to US. I don't know whether people watch that program.
Yeah, I don't like that program anyway. I don't like it. I don't know why I have to go to television or the studio to look for a wife. I don't like it.
Is it this old lady from US came, and you could see that all the guys, the woman's last born or so is even older than all of them, but they were all rushing for this woman. And opportunity. You see, just because we travel to them.
But I was making a certain point, Uncle. I was making a point about this decision making. Say, as a lady, you know, you can't solely take a decision after marriage.
Okay, yeah, that one is true.
To the man, say you can also take decision on your own. Say, and I'm some person me. Of course, you know, obi on the priorities I was setting and the plans I was setting. And one on the money you're conflicting. Do you understand the point?
Sure. Yeah.
Me, though yeah, kasa, yeah. Guy, no, erroneous.
There's no youth in this. The guy, you say everything here, why anyone go? Guy not the girl.
I was coming there. Say,
the guy doesn't have anything to say.
What you asking your kind? I say. And there's all this car about family, dear mamma. I said,
it's true.
Look at this guy.
It's true.
So,
I'm sure they met at a dating site, and the guy realized that this lady is in Canada. That's why he went in for her.
And God has been good to you. God has been gracious to you. And now this woman has landed on your laps. Why wouldn't you pamper her? Why would you, like Uncle Dan said, why would you conquer her?
Papa, Obi Crep and say, Papa, Obi Crep and say, Papa, Obi Crep and say, I have a lady who I date outside. The lady should bring me money. You say, problem, yeah, Ghana for no. Youth in Dodo now on a capital.
Yeah, it's true.
People have ideas, but they lack capital. And few people are able to sit down to find means of generating capitals, even from the start of the business.
Yeah.
Few people will discover something and say, I don't have a CD in my hand, but by means I can start the business in a way at their pace I started. Few people in the names are strategy. No? So what I say, and at the business now, bet me I find a strategy that I established on a limited. But do no problem, they say, and then come over 100,000 commit me you. You 50,000 cities, commit me when you be a nippon because any 50,000 binanka fire established the view or 9 a taxi can be clear. It's okay. Now, crowd you nippon number. Was it? I just want it's all about you being careful, being loving, being just pampering her, just and one. And so who to me yes any strategy way now no even let the lady establish you. My Obano can invest in you. So what I say, so that you be established. Ghana, or established one. You can even pay off Obano say. Is it start here and meeting. So what I say, ain't you have something on your own. And yes, I know take it decisions. I want to go spend some time outside. Obana to order. On how eti Obama ho kwan ma wayede akọ saka maybe ama wo ba ko minu miensa bi anasema wo ba ko minu kura na Obana betimi akọ enam so Obana wo be person so betimi join no time bia so what I say kasa wa ma de na ko ye too eager any bresam bi ni ade you are not being sensible. You are not being sensible. You are not being smart. So, and to me, some stories be one who say I cooked. And you cooked story. And then the mother,
the whole thing looked like a cook story. Some of the things when you listen, it looks like it's a cook story. Because the way the way the guy is thinking, in fact, I find it very difficult to understand his line of thinking.
And you did. Macram abusa. And I abusa for now. Kokra abusa for say.
It's because of this type of guys. When you meet ladies from outside, they feel that you just want to be opportunist. You see, because of the way he stands, chinchini like that. I mean, how?
I met one lady. Somebody connected her to me. Like, the lady was in Holland or BBR. The lady was ready to take me along. And one time I was communicating with her and we were talking about the responsibilities and how to keep the home and all that. Also, my kind of had that lady didn't make his statement and said that you know the idea would Jakora or kind of strongly. The idea or kind of just a mere you crowd and say, idea would Jakora and so no, Bema, what you no more was a wincy. Now the end time crying as a say, the any time. Now, yeah, no Jania, we and no Janis you or qua now we have no issue. And then Kenya bad, but said you see kind of strongly said, and I said yes, I also as animal, and I'm reconsider this is now. Hey, boy, maybe I mean no more say at you, and I'm in fact at the end of the door, I was my beja because my banner was Suba with Major. Usuba with Major. It's no. Memma and one because I'm a good maturity. So I said, American, I got some idea, maturity, and all one you don't just have to even say it. Oh, a cobanasa and my oye as a way will be as we are proud of, especially it's Casabi saying you can say PP free my be annoyed ever. What I say, be Satan kwana again or certain be 10 years and say, oh, anybody there, but the equity. Chan I say over small boy now. Oh, see me draws oh, yeah, rough near the other. So consider so you see, so sometimes it is interesting. Sometimes we consider opportunistic side and then one we are being mistaken because who are ninja, so
even you see, even the guy is lucky. The guy is lucky that the lady said, "I have my money. Let's settle here." Because when she takes you there, you see their way of living there is different. Maybe you go and become the houseboy. You have to cook for her, wash her panties, those things, everything. But Ghana here, you will not be there. Your sisters will visit you and see you doing all those house chores and things. They will not, and the culture here is not like the outside culture. So the guy is even lucky that the lady said, "Oh, I have everything. You let's settle here. Let's do this." So that with time you go for holidays and come back. I mean, what is? But well, his line of thinking now, I find it very difficult to understand him. So
the lady made a certain point. I think we have to also consider that in the next 5 minutes. Unse okasim be say a honor tete ya mo de tete nkra no something else. We have not considered that.
It's true.
And I am not Ghana for no. You don't have to say I just have to also make all one thing. But a moment so hono, only kasa. We have mothers there. Also, only kasa they think that they have to raise their children here.
Here, yes, that one is true. Especially the girl child. Because by 16, if you want to disturb her, she can just pack her things and leave home. So they always want to, especially the girl child. It's very difficult raising them there.
This is very simple. This is very simple. There's no way the woman would give birth in this country. Because of the passport. There's a woman passport.
Yeah.
What I say? It's but there's nowhere. Say.
Okay, that one is another possibility.
The guy is just dumb.
He's just dumb.
There's no way. They work British passport and American passport. Now Ghana. It won't happen. Because the child with their passport. The old one now you have to file for the child.
Yeah.
Ghana now they stop filing man.
Maybe the guy
passport.
Maybe the guy with
my mom came with a small kid, and they were being stubborn here. What's here? More than sorry, I'm on Tiancrano. And can you as I can me did not check. Did not check garage crab basement to be up to Mukram and Jimmy or where steady and Makubi. And I was like, really? That be a moon was a song grass or Jimmy and I'm I want to master yet young crowd. And I'm saying, okay. And I'm saying, that be had this time and 5 bank across the shake. That Brahma them. You see, so our way of raising people, no, Charlie, something else, something else. And you know, I ran today on one, papa. Okay, I'm not doing from. Not doing from. You're not fancy now. Yeah, fire last remarks, man. I'm fancy. I think the time now, so understand. Papa, wrap it up.
Well, the American say, "Oh yeah, Bema." Now, only opportunity be say, "Sebe, Benjamin, body na ho." And now, many what you say, we could do what we could jai obano because so bana nyo boni bia. Na ujano bakabasa. You make be a bit witchy because one your bonny, wa wario, Eden and crata abe foul, or no some fande, abe for do a butchery. Now do one aquino who say, and now if you could be an wait naso, semi di jawa. You make can find will be a bay juma. You make it will be a bay juma. So we should be very careful. Nyame will be sure wherever you find yourself. You just don't have to be lazy. You have to be up and about. Men nephew, even if you have to get up, move your ass, Get something doing. That's where opportunity comes. You make hay while the sun shines.
Absolutely.
So don't sit down and wait for somebody to come to your aid. And yes, and then man and Toby, man and Toby. So get up and then work your ass off. Get something doing. Men can do bisu nyame wa dom. No, you be must know abuchira. Men fan say men opportunity to know because blow no. We are me mu asiasa say na ka ho. Because guy yi dia can. Ma me do abuchi no ma. Bisu ko munya 1 year obejai no. Omunya 1 year. Obejai no. Amekwa awo kwa dia awo ne nwo po na wanya opportunity bi say ko he me ba. Obejai no. Nyame na ayi amasa agu ya ba. Nyame na ba oba nsa nyansa no. But sebi nyame man say nyansa no. Ananza man sa adwen no. Sebi nyame man sa adwen no. But nyame man adwen no wa apply the nyansa. Catch every man say we dey entry 5 years. Na me nua ba ni a ka be ye wo sa obisu. 5 years. Be man ka say ya kire wo man 5 years me do be ko. What do you want? Edie be nko an odi wa aye wo den to obi andi obi da. Abona be ya kire wo. Aye kire wo be ka wo. Na wo do nsa e ben no. Wa finish ya kire wo no be ka wo. Wo do nsa ben no. You need to wake up and smell the coffee.
Okay.
Wake up.
Okay.
The man no ebi sebi. And na kwade kan no. O si obuchi bo ebi chimi. E jimi. Because why desperate for a husband? You are so desperate. You have to go at any length. But you know, I have to save it. You try saving it, but is it worth saving? Is it worth saving?
Okay.
The guy is just in for your money. The guy is just in for your papers. Nothing less, nothing more.
Okay.
Do your bar. Unless they be a long time boyfriend. Somebody you know. And the crap you can't guarantee. Because only the one is super different. Super can change. So you can't guarantee. Be extra vigilant when you are dealing with such men. You never can tell. Because a very dangerous, a very serious. And then member nabano, oh my wow.
Okay. Okay, Uncle, may I say, I think say, you need to consider some certain things and now take a decision. I have also a bread my economy for Auntie Stephanie and Anna Jinemu a hosty and my I think in the line drop and I take you over. Auntie Edamasi, any more time on my one call YouTube, Harifi TV, now subscribe to your channel na follow you or Facebook so TikTok ni ade na o he cha century and I say retirement for boy on Facebook at time be obenya your programs na also what to me I enjoy me the Dr. Eric earlier what say Nana Akosidia and Sounds now say Uncle Dan and Auntie Stephanie on so na original your host for today. Tomorrow it's the same time from 12 to 1:30 p.m. You besan share na heading come on. Nyame nhyira mo na onka mo ya na ohwe ho yi na nyame so MY nyina medamase.